At the Al-Bayan Palace in Kuwait City, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev and the Emir of the State of Kuwait, Sheikh Mishal Al-Sabah, held a private meeting and negotiations with the participation of official delegations. The discussions focused on further developing and strengthening Uzbek-Kuwaiti relations of friendship and multifaceted partnership. At the beginning of the meeting, the head of state expressed sincere gratitude to the Emir for the warm welcome and high level of attention, extending heartfelt congratulations to the leader and friendly people of Kuwait on their upcoming national holidays. President highlighted Kuwait's successful implementation of its national program Vision 2035, which aligns with the long-term priorities of the new Uzbekistan development strategy. Both sides acknowledged the intensification of political contacts, interdepartmental exchange, and the steady growth of mutual trade and investment. Last year, the government successfully held the first session of the Intergovernmental Commission and organized several significant business events. Both sides focused on enhancing cooperation in trade and economic sectors, investment, innovation, and financial technical spheres. They identified green energy, industrial cooperation, agriculture, transport and logistics, infrastructure, urban development, healthcare, and tourism as priority areas for practical collaboration. To facilitate joint projects, they agreed to establish an investment platform at Business Council and to open a trade house in Kuwait City. They also committed to expanding the project portfolio with the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development under the new partnership program. Additionally, both countries agreed to hold cross-cultural and tourism weeks in Uzbekistan and Kuwait, actively supporting participation in cultural and humanitarian events in art, music, cinema, education, and sports. During the meeting, both leaders stressed the importance of continued mutual support within the United Nations, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation and Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the Non-Aligned Movement, and other influential international structures. They discussed joint measures to prepare for and host the upcoming Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Dialogue Summit set for May this year in Samarkand. The leaders also exchanged views on pressing international and regional issues. Following the negotiations, the heads of both states decided to develop and strengthen the comprehensive partnership. At the conclusion of the meeting, President invited the Emir of Kuwait to visit Uzbekistan. Following negotiations in Kuwait City, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev and the Emir of the State of Kuwait, Sheikh Mishal Al-Sabah, adopted a joint statement on development of Uzbek-Kuwaiti relations within comprehensive partnership. Additionally, both sides signed the following agreements: Agreement on Industrial Cooperation, Protocol to the Air Transport Agreement, Agreement on Cooperation in Labor Sector, Agreement on Smart City Development, Agreement on Cooperation in Arts and Culture, Agreement on Healthcare Cooperation, Tourism Action Program for 2025 and 2027, Agreement on Cooperation with the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development. As part of his visit to Kuwait, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev received a delegation led by the acting Prime Minister and Minister of Interior of Kuwait, Sheikh Mishal Al-Sabah, at his designated residence. The Kuwaiti side also included Minister of Finance and Investment Noura Suleiman Al-Fassam, Minister of Trade and Industry Khalifa Abdullah Al-Askar, and Director of Investment Authority Sheikh Saud Al-Sabah. The meeting focused on practical implementation of agreements reached during high-level negotiations. They emphasized the importance of jointly preparing for the upcoming visit of the Emir of Kuwait to Uzbekistan for the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Summit. The discussions prioritized development of trade, economic and investment ties. In this context, both parties stressed the importance of establishing a joint investment platform and a business council, as well as supporting and promoting projects in agriculture, logistics and transport, hydropower infrastructure, healthcare, pharmaceuticals and other key sectors. They also agreed to actively facilitate contacts and mutual visits to advance cooperation programs and projects outlined in the roadmap. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev also held a meeting with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Kuwait, Abdullah Al Yahya, in the city of Al-Kuwait. Issues of continuing active political dialogue, enhancing trade, economic investment and financial cooperation in the context of agreements reached during the current historic visit to Kuwait. Their satisfaction has been expressed with the decision taken at the highest level on the development of Uzbek-Kuwaiti relations on comprehensive partnership. The importance of organizing regular interministerial consultations and joint preparations for the Central Asia Gulf Cooperation Council Summit in Samarkand has been underscored. The signing of a new cooperation program with the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development within the framework of the visit was noted with satisfaction. Special attention was paid to the promotion of projects in food security, industrial cooperation, infrastructure, tourism and other areas, as well as the establishment of direct air transportation between the countries. As part of the visit's business program, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with the head of Fund Al-Ghanim and Sons, Fadi Haddad. Plans of Fadi Al-Ghanim Sons on the construction of healthcare and education facilities on the terms of public-private partnership were supported. President met with the chairman of Agil's logistics company, Hanadi Al-Saleh, in the city of Al-Kuwait, the transnational logistics company founded in 1979. It works in areas such as aviation services, industrial warehouses, logistics parks, and digitalization of services. During the meeting, special attention was paid to the promising projects of establishing a joint logistics center in Uzbekistan for efficient delivery of agricultural products to the Gulf countries.
Within the framework of his official visit to Al-Kuwait, President of Uzbekistan Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with Sheikh Mishal Al-Sabah, head of Action Group Holdings. The head of state approved the plans of Action Group Holdings on construction of hydroelectric power plants and social housing, as well as processing of mineral resources in Uzbekistan. President of Uzbekistan Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with the head of Camgo Invest Abdullah Al-Shari. An agreement has been reached with the management of Camgo Invest on implementing a project to improve the efficiency of corporate activities of private companies and establishing a joint investment platform. Another meeting was held with Fawzi Khalid bin Essa, member of the board and executive director of Al-Imtiaz Investment Group. The initiative of the Kuwaiti company to grow food crops, organize the production of pharmaceutical products, as well as the construction of real estate projects has been supported. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev met with Chief Executive Officer of Kuwait Investment Company, Fawaz Al-Ahmad, at his residence. The implementation of joint projects in education, infrastructure, agro-industrial sector, and the implementation of artificial intelligence technologies has been supported. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev received the head of Gulf Care General Trading Company, Dr. Iyad Al-Saleh, in his residence. The company, founded in 2001, is one of the biggest suppliers of medical equipment in the Gulf region, has a vast network of private medical facilities in Kuwait. The head of state noted with satisfaction the developing partnership in the sphere of early education of diseases. Company's plans on implementing projects in the field of providing healthcare services and producing pharmaceutical products in the country's regions were supported. During the visit's program, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev toured the Al-Bayan Palace Museum in the city of Al-Kuwait. The palace was built in 1916-1964 in a unique Arab architecture style, and until 1990 was used as an official residence for foreign leaders paying visits to Kuwait. In 2019, a museum was opened in the palace, where collections of unique artifacts reflecting centuries-old history and culture of Kuwait are presented on an area of 32,000 square meters. The leader of Uzbekistan got acquainted with the museum's exposition, highly appreciated its architectural concept and modern infrastructure, importance of expanding Uzbek-Kuwaiti cultural exchanges, particularly in the field of museums and preservation of historical heritage, implementation of joint humanitarian programs, and organization of mutual exhibitions has been noted. In conclusion, the President of Uzbekistan, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, left an entry in the Book of Honorary Guests of the museum. During his visit to Al-Kuwait, the President of Uzbekistan, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, met with the Crown Prince of Kuwait, Sheikh Mishal Al-Sabah, to discuss the development of a comprehensive partnership between the two countries. President Mirziyoyev expressed his gratitude for the warm welcome and special attention given to him. He highlighted that the historic high-level talks, along with productive meetings with government officials and leading companies, would serve as a strong foundation for expanding Uzbek-Kuwaiti relations. Both sides agreed to maintain close dialogue and high-level exchanges. They also decided to launch a platform to attract investments and implement cooperation projects in various sectors, including agriculture, transport and logistics, healthcare, education, pharmaceuticals, and infrastructure. Special attention was given to mutual support for initiatives within the Central Asia Gulf Arab States Cooperation Council dialogue. Additionally, both parties agreed to establish joint monitoring of all decisions and agreements to ensure the effective implementation.